Hey there, welcome back to our channel. Let me ask you something. Did you know that a staggering 85% of men fail to notice the subtle signs of infidelity in their relationships? Surprising, isn't it? But for many, it's an uncomfortable reality. These small, almost imperceptible signs often go unnoticed. But don't worry, I'm here to help change that. Today, we're diving deep into the psychology behind infidelity, exploring the hidden phrases and subtle clues that often go overlooked. By the end of this video, you'll have the tools and awareness to protect yourself and strengthen your relationship. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications. This channel is dedicated to helping you decode relationships, build deeper connections, and navigate love with confidence. Now, let's get into it. Let's start with a truth that's hard to ignore. Women can be incredibly skilled at concealing their true feelings, especially when it comes to infidelity. While men may leave obvious signs of straying, women are often more calculated, turning deception into an art form. But here's the good news. I'm going to reveal the 6 key phrases women often use when they're being unfaithful, phrases that most men completely miss. Each phrase is a subtle signal, a glimpse into the emotional or physical detachment that might be growing. And trust me, these aren't just words. They're messages that carry hidden meanings. Let's jump into the first one. 1. So-and-so understands me so well. At first glance, this might seem harmless. After all, we all have friends who make us feel understood. But what if there's more beneath the surface? Picture this. Your partner starts mentioning a coworker or friend more frequently. It begins innocently. Maybe she praises their sense of humor or how they helped her with a project. Over time, these mentions become more frequent and the tone shifts. She says things like, "They get me in a way you don't." This isn't just casual admiration. It could be the beginning of an emotional connection, a bond that often precedes physical infidelity. Emotional affairs can be even more damaging than physical ones because they chip away at the intimacy and trust in your relationship. Imagine she's spending more time texting this person, laughing at their jokes, or comparing them to you. If you notice this pattern, don't brush it off as harmless. It's a sign that something deeper might be unfolding. 2. Don't worry, I'm just going out with friends. A night out with friends is completely normal in any healthy relationship, but when this phrase becomes more frequent or starts feeling vague, it's time to pay attention. Think about it. She tells you she's meeting up with the girls, but never gives names or specifics. Over time, her outings become more frequent, and her phone suddenly becomes off limits. You notice inconsistencies in her stories. Things just don't add up. Here's the reality. People hiding something often rely on what I call routine lies, plausible excuses designed to deflect suspicion. Don't let these patterns go unnoticed. Trust your instincts, and don't be afraid to ask questions. 3. I need more space for myself. It's perfectly normal for people to need personal space. In fact, it's healthy. But when this request starts to feel like emotional withdrawal, it might signal something more concerning. Imagine this. She starts staying out late, spends weekends away, or seems emotionally distant. She used to confide in you, but now she's quieter, more reserved. This isn't just about needing solitude. It's about creating distance in the relationship. When space becomes an excuse for avoidance, it's time to dig deeper. Is this a genuine need for reflection, or is it a way to explore something or someone else? 4. I'm working late tonight. This excuse is a classic. Work deadlines, meetings, and overtime are all part of life, but they can also be a convenient cover for other activities. If your partner suddenly starts working late more often, pay attention to the details. Is she defensive when you ask about her projects? Are her explanations vague or inconsistent? Imagine this. She claims she's staying late at the office, but her stories don't quite add up. She avoids sharing details or becomes unusually secretive. When work becomes a routine excuse, it's time to question what's really going on. 5. I think we need some time apart. On the surface, this phrase might seem thoughtful, a chance to reflect and regroup. But when it comes out of nowhere or lacks clear communication, it could be a red flag. When someone suggests time apart, it's often a way to create distance without accountability. It might even be a quiet attempt to test the waters of independence, potentially without you. Think about the intention behind the words. Is she genuinely seeking clarity, or is this an escape disguised as reflection? 6. You deserve someone better than me. This phrase is heavy with emotion. At first, it might sound like self-doubt or guilt, but beneath the surface, it could be a way to prepare you for the possibility of separation. By focusing on her shortcomings, she diverts attention away from deeper issues, like her emotional detachment or infidelity. It's a subtle way of shifting the narrative, making you feel like the decision to part ways is inevitable. When you hear this phrase, listen carefully. It's not just self-deprecation, it's often a quiet admission that something has already changed. Gentlemen, here's the bottom line. Relationships are built on trust, transparency, and emotional connection. When those foundations start to crack, the signs are always there. You just need to know where to look. If any of these phrases resonate with you, don't ignore them. Trust your instincts, have honest conversations, and don't be afraid to face the truth. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more insights on love, relationships, and understanding the complexities of the human heart. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments. We're all here to learn and grow together. Let's turn these challenges into opportunities for deeper connection and stronger relationships.